Yeah, that was cool. I wonder what happens if you're a different class than your previous save. I didn't have my save to load, but you know, what happens if you, when you join and your previous save on the first game was a druid, let's say, and now you're a cipher.
Are we simply going to wait? What if he never wakes up?
Are those frilled collars stuffed in your ears? If the Watcher's mumblings are right, then Aethys is marching on Ukaizo. We have to move. He's seizing power from the very gods who betrayed him, destroying the wheel to make sure they never come back. It's a coup, and we have to muster the strength to stop it.
The unraveling of Kohopa from Tangaloa is our greatest test from the gods, I say. We must live to deserve the world they make for us.
Well, there is some life in him still, but I do not know how his senses fare.
Are you quite all right? You have been out of sorts since whatever that was.
Join our talks, I say. Rational discussion will gust away the ominous smoke rising from Ashen Maw. The Deadfire is no stranger to cataclysm. We can survive by cleaving to a shared purpose, a greater good, Akira. For what else did the gods place us here? We who have ships and resources enough to make a difference.
I guess they still don't get it about the gods. And I guess we didn't tell them, so all we said, oh, he's going to Kaizo. I don't think they would believe us even if we did tell them though, so...
What we need is brass. Roatai has ships and cannons aplenty, but the only way I'm sending them is if...
Ships have formed the blockade around Queen's Berth. Their commander demands parley with Serpent's Crown.
Is the pirates?
What? But what about our ships? I must get a message through to the captains.
For what do our enemies paint a target on their hull? This is a stirring bid for my attention. Send word to my water shapers to drain the sea around the flagship. I would parley on better terms than this.
My queen! They fly the colors of pirates!
Yeah, they are the pirates.
The Principi are...
Well, what have we here?
And it's here, not the other guy, whose name I don't remember.
Forgive me, Lovesome, but it looks like you're having a party. A rather fine one to which you didn't invite me.
You painted vagrants are a plague on my tribes. Why should I not hang you from the walls of my garden?
You should be asking yourself how they got in here in the first place.
Oh, I do love when they squabble. But I'm here for neither pleasantries nor entertainment. We've bigger fish to fry. Or should I say gods? Now everyone just calm down. I promise we won't fire on you at this time. Unless firstly provoked. That is, until once we've safely absconded from the city back to the high seas. Then all bets are off again. Aye?
Yes, well, if you have a point, pirate, I suggest you reach it quickly.
We're supposed to take a bunch of pirates at their word?
Right you are. However, I'm here because I've got questions, ones that can't wait. And the Lovesome Watcher's the only one likely to answer them nicely.
Perkamplanka, this is nonsense. I have no intention of letting Ukaizo fall into the hands of plunderers and thieves.
Well, I mean, the Valiant Trading Company is kinda like that, but more official.
Ukaizo? What's the lost city of gold got to do with a god on a rampage? Well, fuck if that doesn't put things into perspective. But what's that even mean in the long run? Folks who die won't be coming back again. This is all dark and foreboding sounding. But what's it mean for my soul? I mean, I like the idea of pirating throughout the Great Beyond as much as the next gal. But if, say, I got no awareness after I die, does it even matter what happens?
The old question.
Ak, of course you have no interest past that of your eyes and your stomach. Let us speak now of what can be done. Must be done. Watcher, you know best of all of us what our options are.
If he's heading to Okaizo, then the time for speeches is over. We have to act quickly. Defending Okaizo is the highest priority.
How will you defend it? Against a god in an Edra statue that's really high. You can shoot him, but he won't. He just survived the volcano, so your gunpowder will not do anything.
Our ships are fast and well equipped. We could sail to the edge of Ondra's mortar. See if
I mean, both Ondra and Magran attacked him, and he goes, meh. What the hell will you do?
Of course, finding Ukaizo once we're through is another matter. That's so. You just might be able to save us.
We speak of collectively sailing for Ondra's mortar, but this crown will not support any plan that involves a single outsider ship landing on the shores of Ukaizo.
And you don't have actual power here, though. I mean, it's interesting. The power dynamic.
It is for this moment that the gods test me. Anyone who seeks to cross Ondra's mortar will learn that the gates of Ukaizo are the end of compromise with the Huana.
I don't mean to let Aethys end us while we bicker. But the fate of Ukaizo is not exclusively a Huana concern.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think I'm getting the gist of it now. While these witless princocks go at each other's throats, we Principi will cut through the storms and plunder the city of gold.
That's what you got out of that.
Whatever
Great.
Aethys is seeking in those ruins, we'll find it. And then we'll sell it to the highest bidder. That, or me and mine will have front row seats to the end of the world.
That makes no sense.
If the Huana cannot take back our beginning, then our end fast approaches. The gods will judge us by our devotion to Ukaizo.
I was really into the gods.
Are you going to guard it as closely as you've guarded your palace today?
Ooh. Burn.
Ukaizo was yours once, and you lost it. Meanwhile, the storms that cover Ondra's mortar plague Rauatai too. We will help the Watchers stop Aethys, but we will not leave our country's future in soft hands. We hope the Watcher agrees.
I really don't care about your shit.
Watcher, there are two kinds of people in the Deadfire. Those who have called it home since time immemorial, and opportunists.
You're kind of vultures, and it's nice to be speaking about traditions when they favor her greatly. Tell that to the Roparu that live in the Gullet and they don't have to eat. You don't have enough to eat, and you did nothing. So, you know, let's get off your high horse.
With Ukaizo under our control, the Huana would restore order as it has not been seen since the days of our ancestors.
Basically, none of the factions would be a good leader in this. All of them together might be able to build something better, but each of them individually are really bad for the place.
Ak, order. And the only question is whether it will be the order of ignorance and tradition or else of conquest. The secrets to be found in Ukaizo could elevate us all beyond the telling. I will not relinquish that dream so easily.
Watcher, I say the time to play at freelancing is at an end. Any of us could get you to Ukaizo.
This is bullshit.
But only one of us will stand
Choosing
by
a side
your side.
makes no sense. It made a bit of sense in the first game, but not really. It makes no sense whatsoever in this game. I don't like any of the factions either,
While
which
we
is
have the chance.
not helpful.
Is this a dagger I see before me?
How about I go do it alone? Yeah, I think going it alone is a better idea. The Valiant Trading Company are basically technologists without restraint. The Huan are traditionalists without restraint. The Royal Deadfire Company is conquerors without restraint. And the pirates have no restraint whatsoever in general. So going it alone is definitely a better idea if I can't get them to work all together. What do I need for it though?
I hope you know what you're doing.
It's not really that specific. What is the best means? I have one of the best ships, if not the best, and sails. Maybe I need to speak to the
But they're still out there.
ship dock
Will
guy.
no one help me?
Perhaps in a day or two. Prince Haruhi enjoys wild tales.
Well now, if there were any man here worthy of a grand reception. The guards here will not listen. Will you, sir?
Sure.
Myself? I am no lord save upon the deck of my ship. And she is lost. I lost my crew, all but myself and the bosun, yet nobody will listen. Not the Queen, nor the trading companies. Too busy waging war upon each other to pay mind to a rudderless captain. They don't understand. It's not just me. What lies out there, it'll swallow us all up if it isn't stopped. It were unnatural. The Antelope were a fine ship, and we sailed her out east, out of Kahanga waters and into the great wet country. Bright sky and a good wind. Until the fog came.
Is it about the undead? We never dealt with them.
We were boarded before we knew it. Men, things like men that howled like demons. They cut down half my crew, took the rest. Gods forgive me, but if I'd stayed to look on, I'd never have made it to the launch. But we saw it. After the fog cleared and the ship was gone. A spit of land, bristling with the wreckage of other unfortunates. A finer crew I'll not find than that which served upon the Antelope. All dragged into the fog, like the gods plucked them off the deck. I'll not forget it so long as I live. I am a landlocked wretch with no ship and no crew. But you are a captain of bold repute, and the day may come you sail out to that same isle, with beached ships all around. You have listened well. Here, go you now prepared. And should you ever come upon my crew, do what you can for them.
I remember
Okay.
that story for scaring little kids.
Southeast of Neketaka. Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to do repairs too. First, let's go to the shipwright. They were... I don't remember where they were.
Business comes and goes like the... Oh, come take a...
Oh, what the hell? What? Why did it become so expensive? 10, 15 health sail, 10 travel speed, then I can't see what I have because of course... that's annoying as fuck. Okay. So I have 5 combat speed, 5 health, 5 travel speed. Wait, here.
Business comes and goes. Oh.
And the best hull is 15, 15, 5. Okay. Sell the straps. Okay, I can't speak to him. Best hull and sales available. What does that mean? Do I just buy this? Or do I need to go elsewhere to get the best hull and sales available? There should be...
Business
I should be able to ask him.
like the come.
Does it mean the most expensive? Well, I'm not gonna use this again, so I might as well sell it. That's a lot of money. Can I get that even if I sell all my... uniques? I'm not using them anyway. Yeah, I can. Okay, so it is what it wanted. Can you stop moving? Thank you.
Business comes. Oh,
Jesus. That destroyed all my money. Alright.
I'm here.
So we got what we want to go out alone, which is what I'm gonna do. I do want to do the quest though. Both the one with the animancers and the other one. Maybe I should brace for the work. Where were these guys though? It doesn't say. Oh, what was that? Oh, it's the party tricks. Maybe. Yeah, I think this is it. Okay, I'll take a small break. I need to get up and stretch. And I'll be right back with more Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire.
Show me. I am